Hello everyone, it's time for a review, something I haven't done for a while. Today we'll be checking out Magnum, Kiki, Ippatsu, Empire City 1931, I hope I said that right, for the Nintendo Famicom. Magnum, Kiki, Ippatsu, Empire City 1931 was a rail shooter developed for the arcade in 1986, which was only released in Japan. The game was later ported to the MSX computer and Nintendo Famicom. While the arcade version was developed by Seibu Kaihatsu, the Famicom version of Empire City 1931 was developed by T&E Soft, the same guys behind the NES version of Highlight, a game which I've never played. However, I've heard that it's got a pretty bad reputation. Thanks, James. The game takes place in 1931 in New York City, as you may have seen by the title. The story is that the mob has killed your family, and now it's up to you to avenge their death. How one man is going to stand up to a crapload of Italian mobsters is beyond me. Oh well, if Bruce Willis can kill a bunch of German terrorists in several Die Hard films, then I guess he can do it in a video game. I'll give him some credit though. At least it's not an overly cliché storyline where you're trying to save the princess or some crap like that. What? Just, whatever. Hey, the developers could have said, we're just gonna throw the player in without any storyline, just like Highlight. The gameplay is simple. You control a crosshair and must shoot down multiple mobsters. An arrow will point to the direction where an enemy is located. Fortunately, they die in one hit. Unfortunately, so do you. Even worse is the fact that there's a time limit. I mean, not like it's bad enough that you've only got one chance to kill each mobster before they waste you. As you may have guessed, it's not a big deal at first, but later in the game, it's a freaking life support! And what's the time limit for anyway? Is God gonna freaking kill you for taking too long to kill the freaking mobsters? I don't remember reading about anything like that in the Bible. You also have to shoot ammo crates for ammunition. You press A to shoot, and B for your melee attack, which can stun your enemy and give you a little more reaction time to shoot them. The more you progress, the faster the enemies are, which means you'll have less time to move the screen over to where the mobster is. The hit detection isn't horrible, but there were times where I could have swore I hit my enemy and it didn't register a hit! For some reason, I keep thinking of Golgo 13, top secret episode whenever I play this game. Wonder why that could be. Let's move on. The graphics in this game are terrible. I've seen worse graphics, but even for a Famicom title made as early as 1987, I think they could have done a better job on the graphics. They're average at best. There were other games in 1987 with better graphics, such as Zelda, and heck, even Lode Runner with its limited but fun gameplay managed to have good graphics for its time, and those were done by only one guy. One freaking guy! So the stages that take place at night look alright. See what I did there? The music in this game is okay, but nothing too spectacular. Coincidentally enough, it was composed by Daisuke Asakura, the same composer who worked on the music for Highlight. Under normal circumstances, I'd say John Williams is the composer, but as far as I know, the music isn't ripping off any songs, not even the Indiana Jones theme. My only real complaint is that the stage themes all have the same intro. I mean, could they have composed something different for each stage, for Christ's sake? The Famicom version also supported a password system. Because there are no specific settings, the game offers a short password, only 4 characters. Love it! Overall, Empire City 1931 is a decent title for the Famicom, and I think it's perfect for if you want to kill some time. I bought my copy for $6, but there are a couple of copies on eBay at the time this video was made going for about $10. If you like shooting gallery games such as this, I'd say go ahead and buy it. If you don't like these types of games, then I'd just give it a pass, or at least give it a spin on an emulator. If I had to rate Empire City 1931, I think I'd give it a 3 out of 5. In the British magazine Computer and Video Games, they say that the game was fast-moving with lots of action and said that it was an unusual and addictive game that was bound to be a winner. Now, I don't know if I'd agree with that necessarily, but it is a pretty decent title. But I don't think that I could essentially call it underrated, though I will say it certainly beats the slap chop out of Highlight, don't you think? How the Brits knew about a Japanese-only release is also beyond me. But hey, what? Brits is a racial term? Well, sorry, but I really can't give two shits because I'm a Brit myself. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Hopefully I get to make more reviews like this in the future. I think I will. Thanks for watching, and of course, peace out. Have a good one.